Hi, we're Loops and Lapbars, and we're here at a very rainy Drayton Manor today for the Coronation event.
Yes, as always I'm David and you're Tracy,
yeah.
And we're currently out at the bottom of the zoo, just in front of the emus. Just thought we'd have a change. We got into the park, straight onto the Thomas train tours, and came down to the zoo. We're going to work our way backwards from the zoo. And see what happens. I don't think we're going to be too interested in the rides today, what with the weather being as pants as what it is, but we're going to go through the entertainment and the food offerings and such, aren't we?
Fireworks tonight as well.
Yeah, hopefully the fireworks will go off tonight and whatnot. So yeah, we'll crack on with the day and take you along for the ride. I like that more parks are doing things like this, and not just parks in general, looking after insects, because a lot of them are annoyances to us, like houseflies and stuff like that. They are still fundamentally making sure that the world works as the world should work, so we should be looking after them. So we got round the zoo.
We did.
We saw the lynxes, which I didn't realise that there was two of them. I thought there was only the one. Saw the fishing cat.
Yeah.
Always does the same thing as the fishing cat, doesn't it? It comes out of one hole, runs down the river, and then runs back into the other hole, and just seems to repeat that cycle. And once again, no tigers.
No tigers. If you've seen the Drayton Manor tigers, put it in the comments below.
But other than that, yeah, everything was nice. I still think I prefer the Chesington Zoo. But I think that's because I went to Chesington first. I think that's probably why I like it so much. But
I like Drayton Manor Zoo. It feels like a zoo rather than essentially a zoo that's been tacked onto a theme park, which Chesington does feel a little bit.
Even though the zoo came first, but anyway.
Even though the zoo did come first.
They're definitely better than Flamingo Lands, but Flamingo Lands does feel a bit more open. But anyway, that's by the by. Once we'd finished with the zoo, we went into Accelerator, and I like Accelerator.
Nice little ride.
It's all right.
Nice and smooth. Good first coaster for a lot of people.
Definitely. I don't know whether I prefer that or Velociraptor, because they are very similar. I think I probably would say that, despite the fact I'm a car guy, I much prefer the theming to Velociraptor, with it being all dinosaurs and such. But that's not to take away from Accelerator. It has probably got one of the best themed queues for for the ride size that it is. It's an unnecessary amount of theming, but very well done anyway.
Very well done, and seats are nice and wide, and no issues with lap bars either if you're a bigger person, so that's always
nice
good.
And comfortable. And you probably hear in the background, here comes Shockwave. Yeah, I didn't see the point in continuing talking while Shockwave decided to go past, but yeah, once we'd done Accelerator, it did start to rain again, so we went and had some dinner, and we went to Just Chicken, which is
Funky Chicken, I think it's
chicken?
called. Chicken Diner, Chicken Dinner,
Chicken Diner,
Chicken Diner,
Chicken Diner, and we were tossing up between whether we wanted just chips or whether we wanted a meal, and both of us in the end we went for meals. We both essentially had the same thing. We both paid different prices because we asked for the same thing but got different things. You got what I actually wanted, which was
chicken tender burger.
Chicken tender burger, and that was, what was it? Chicken tender burger, fries, and a drink.
And a drink.
You get refillable drinks. And that was a large for.
Yeah, I went large on that. Full price is $13.50 with the Go Large, but because we've got an annual pass.
$13.50 or $13.80?
$13.50.
Right.
And then with annual pass discount, that took that down to £10.84. So still sort of quite pricey if you're looking at doing a family of 6 with it. But if it's just maybe you or yourself, or you're just treating yourself, then yeah, it's a nice little treat, I think.
It's not too bad. As for me, like I say, I ordered the same thing, but I ended up getting a vegan option, which I thought, do you know what, I'm going to try it anyway. It wasn't too bad, but mine was slightly more expensive. Mine was £12.12 with the discount, but I got the same thing: chips, drink, and obviously the burger. Now, the burgers do come with onions on them by default, which is not something that I've had at any of the Merlin parks, but that's probably got something to do with the fact that they cheap out as much as possible. So do bear that one in mind if you have any intolerances to onions like I do. But it's an insult probably to say to Drayton Manor, but I don't think the food was that much better than what we were getting at Alton Towers. It is better, but I still think I would prefer to McDonald's, something like that, but yeah, that's by the by. So that was the chicken diner, and yeah, we'll probably eat there again, but hopefully later on we'll try somewhere else as well. As you probably just saw there as well, we also did get on Shockwave, because once we finished dinner, another break in the weather, which hasn't started raining again actually since dinner. No. But we got on Shockwave, and it ran really, really well today. There was absolutely no banging around. It was making a lot of noise as it normally does, but no real rattle. But because of the weather, bit of a thing for all you nerds out there, it turns out that Shockwave can't run at full capacity in the rain. Now normally that's not an issue on a lot of roller coasters, but on Shockwave they don't fill the back 3 rows, and it's to do with the tyres in the station. Because I asked the guy, and he was, did you want the nerdy answer? I was like, yeah, of course I want the nerdy answer. And yeah, the tyres, because they're a bit old on the older side, it's not capable of pushing the train out of the station. And if it does manage to get the train out of the station, it's not normally capable of stopping the train from overshooting one of the sensors. I just thought that was a nice little bit of trivia for a ride that's coming up to its 30th birthday next year. But that's just me waffling about Shockwave. Love Shockwave. You like Shockwave. Shockwave.
Yeah.
So apologies that we've not really updated you that much since last. We got finished what we were doing and ended up and going to get our places for fireworks, and it was just too loud, so you wouldn't be able to hear anything that we'd have said. But we did end up having a go around Thomas Land.
We did, yeah. We went on the new Thomas and Percy Submarine Splash. Nice, cute little ride. Absolutely adorable. Yeah. If your kids want to try a log flume, I do recommend it. Like, you don't get wet at all, which is really, really nice.
Yeah, and they do allow adults on. What was it? It was 18.5 stone
per car.
Yeah, per car. So obviously you're allowed individual adults and children. As long as you don't go above that, you're absolutely fine. And because I think if you do go above that, you will ground out. But you got stuck on it, didn't you? It went round the corner.
Yeah,
and got
it went
stuck.
round a corner, and it went into the corner and wouldn't come out the corner.
But that wasn't just a unique thing to us. That was happening to other people. But yeah, definitely recommend it. I wasn't expecting much from it, having seen it though and ridden it obviously. Yeah, I agree with you. It's cutesy and adorable.
Yeah.
Once we'd done in Thomas Land, because obviously we did other things there, but we moved on to.
We went and got some pizza and pasta.
Yeah, and this time I got pizza and you got pizza, and I do apologise for the light. Just flick that off. There we go. I got pasta, pizza this time. You got pizza.
I did, yeah. I got a chicken pizza. You got the ham and pineapple. They work out roughly $14.75 each, but they are big, sort of 14-15 inch pizzas.
Yeah, they are quite sizable.
With your Gold Pass discount, you're looking at roughly 14 quid because we got a refillable drink with ours as well.
Yeah. The pizzas on their own are about just short 15 quid, but they do a sort of a meal deal, and obviously with annual pass on top of that, as well as the fact that we'd got refillable drinks, it brought ours down, but it was still 28 quid for the two of us.
Yeah.
However, decent quality. I'd definitely advise that. It's a really good quality pizza. It's not too crunchy or anything like that, but it's also not sort of anemically flimsy.
No.
And yes, ham and pineapple is correct on pizzas. And then obviously once we'd done that, we went and stood waiting for the fireworks. Fireworks display was good.
Yep, the fireworks display was good. The DJ set was good. Ed Sheeran was Ed Sheeran. We're not Ed Sheeran fans by any stretch of the imagination, but anyone that was, there were people that looked like they were really enjoying him.
Exactly. He did seem to do a good job and whatnot. The DJ, as you say, was good. Playing some a mix of old and new stuff, as well as cheese, which was nice. But as I said, the fireworks, they were good. They're not going to give Alton Towers a run for the money, but it lasted, what was it, about 8 minutes or something like that.
10 minutes, yeah.
Really sort of good time. The nice and pretty sort of fireworks, and plenty of music to go along with it. I'll put some scenes of it up on the screen. I can't really put the audio on because copyrights and all that lot. To close out the day, weather was what we were expecting to be the pardon the pun, the dampener on the day. However, it was it's rained a little bit this morning, and then it's been drizzle throughout the rest of the day. Meant that the day's gone absolutely fine.
Yeah, it's not been too bad today, and this time around we come prepared for the weather, so it's not been too bad. It's been a bit chilly at times, but nothing too major.
Overall, I've had a really enjoyable day. It's not been busy either. That's something that I was a bit surprised at. The car park's not even, I wouldn't say, it's probably about a third full. We were walking onto most rides. I think we queued for Shockwave once, and that was it, wasn't it?
I think it's been pretty much short queues all day, even on the more sort of popular rides like Troublesome Trucks.
That was just when one cycling we were on. Shockwave, as I say, we were on. Accelerator, we walked straight on essentially.
It's been nice today because it kind of dropped off a bit, and then it obviously got a bit busier with people coming in just in the evening and not doing the park but doing the event instead, which was nice to see that it did get a bit busier.
It's something you would expect from Alton Towers. We've done that before, where the fireworks, it's quieter during the day, but then around 6 o'clock it starts to get heaving as 20,000 people pile into the park. But really good day. Is the word congratulations? Would you say congratulations to the King for getting his coronation and whatnot, and it all going as smoothly as what it has?
Yay, go Charlie!
Hopefully many years of the King, long live the King and all that lot. That's us signing off for today. Next one that we're going to be doing one of these is
be in Europe.
I'm going to say it's not going to be in the UK. It's going to be Plopsaland. That's our next stop. I might do a video between then and now if I get a chance, because I'm going to be rammed, underlining what we're doing on the holiday and such. But otherwise, we will see you after at Plopsaland.
See you in a week.
Goodbye.
Bye.